The bowl season is upon us, and now that we know who is playing whom and where, it's time to rank the entire slate of postseason games by watchability. We'll focus on the 35 non-playoff bowls, as the playoff games are appointment viewing independently. Some matchups might look appealing based on records and rankings, but ultimately, the watchability hinges on which key players appear. Here's how we rank the games for maximum entertainment value. Pop-Tarts Bowl. Number 16 Miami, Flaw, versus number 19 Iowa State. Date time, December 28th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It is a fun and high-scoring matchup between two teams with potent offenses. Miami's quarterback Cam Ward and Iowa State's playmakers will determine how exciting this game becomes. Alamo Bowl. Number 17 Brigham Young versus number 22 Colorado. Date time, December 28th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This could have been the Big 12 championship game had a few tiebreakers gone differently. Expect intensity and high stakes with Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter playing their final games. Citrus Bowl. Number 14 South Carolina versus number 21 Illinois. Date time, December 31st, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. South Carolina was close to a playoff spot, while Illinois had a strong season in the Big Ten. Ground games could dominate here, but it should still be a compelling matchup. Independence Bowl. Number 18 Army versus Marshall. Date time, December 28th, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a great playoff bowl featuring conference champions. Army's option offense will provide an interesting challenge for Marshall's Sun Belt champions. Cure Bowl. Jacksonville State versus Ohio. Date time, December 20th, noon Eastern Time. This game, a battle of group of 5 champions, could showcase Logan Smothers and Parker Navarro, two exciting dual-threat quarterbacks. Birmingham Bowl. Georgia Tech versus Vanderbilt. Date time, December 27th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Both teams had their moments as playoff spoilers, and despite an expected run-heavy game, this should be a thrilling clash. Music City Bowl. Number 20 Missouri versus Iowa. Date time, December 30th, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Iowa is known for finding unique ways to win, and Missouri's defensive talent makes this one worth watching, even without top players who may opt out for the draft. ReliaQuest Bowl. Number 11 Alabama versus Michigan. Date time, December 31st, noon Eastern Time. A rematch of last year's playoff game, although both teams are now a bit different. Alabama and Michigan both have the talent to make this a solid game. Liberty Bowl. Arkansas versus Texas Tech. Date time, December 27th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Arkansas enters on a rough streak, but Texas Tech has plenty of offensive firepower to make this one interesting. Military Bowl. East Carolina versus North Carolina State. Date time, December 28th, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Time. NC State managed to keep its postseason hopes alive, while ECU ended the season on a hot streak. A competitive matchup could emerge from these teams. Sun Bowl. Louisville versus Washington. Date time, December 31st, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Louisville missed a playoff berth, while Washington struggled in the 10th. This game will show which team can regroup for one more big performance. Hawaii Bowl. San Jose State versus South Florida. Date time, December 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. While neither team was good with the top-tier opponents in their leagues, this holiday bowl in Honolulu could provide a fun diversion. LA Bowl. Number 24 UNLV versus California. Date time, December 18th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. A matchup departs it, but both teams will likely use this game as an audition for next season. Texas Bowl. Baylor versus LSU. Date time, December 31st, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Both teams had high expectations early in the season, but now look to finish strong. LSU should have the upper hand, but Baylor is on a 6-game win streak. Game above Sports Bowl, Pittsburgh vs. Toledo. Date time, December 26, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. This matchup could go either way. Pitt's early success contrasts with its late-season struggles, while Toledo looks to prove that it can defeat a power conference opponent. Armed Forces Bowl, Navy vs. Oklahoma. Date time, December 27, noon Eastern Time. Oklahoma's first SEC season was rocky, and the Navy's option offense will provide a unique challenge that could keep this game closer than expected. Idaho Potato Bowl, Fresno State vs. Northern Illinois. Date time, December 23, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Despite mixed seasons, both teams can offer intrigue, especially with Fresno State closer to home and Northern Illinois looking to bounce back.